And we are back, guys. Welcome to Sportsbook Review. We're continuing on with Wednesday's matches. Back with our panel, Alex from Need for Tips, Big Man on Campus, and of course, Flash. Wednesday's matches. How did you guys get on? Going to start with you, Flash. Are you just sticking with the English teams? Obviously, we've got Chelsea playing, Manchester United playing. Is that your tactic for Wednesday's matches?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, I can't trust. I mean, it's an absolute minefield on Wednesday. I mean, I think Tuesday is a little bit easier, but come Wednesday, I can't trust 99.9% of the sides outside of the UK.
Yeah, so treading with caution. What about you, Alex? Obviously, we talked about tread caution with our bets on Tuesday. Are you doing the same again for Wednesday's matches?
Yeah, for all the fixtures on the last two matches of the group stage, we should be careful at the stake. Not exactly careful. We have to find the right value for not for every match, but for 80% of them. I have also for Wednesday. But I think that the stake will be lower this time.
All right, so tread carefully, guys. Watch your stake as we come to an end here of the group stage. What about you, Big Man? Do you prefer these matches, or did you find it a bit more difficult coming up with your bets for Wednesday's matches?
Both these days' matches are tough. I mean, it's kind of like the end of World Cup qualifying and stuff like that. It's just some teams don't care, some teams do. This is one thing about soccer that you have to definitely keep into account. It's like being a senior in high school and you graduate next week. I mean, the last week of school, no one cares. I mean, that's kind of how this is. Some teams care, some teams don't. You definitely need to do your homework with these matches.
Yeah, and that was
this
as
is
well.
Another thing about this is another thing about the English sides. Because of the Premier League, it's competitive week in, week out. They don't have no weeks where they take their foot off the gas because they can't have that mentality ever. They're not like the Spanish. They're not like the Italians. They're not like the French, where they can concentrate on just one because the other one's so easy. They have to have their feet down. And Alex, you stop shaking your head because you know I'm right.
I don't want to discuss about the same subject every week in and week out. I know a lot of teams that will not care about this week Champions League. One of them will be Manchester United, for example.
Well, you still do have some teams though that have stuff to play for. CSKA Moscow versus Benfica, for example, from Group A, which is the first match we're going to talk about. Everything to play for, fighting for second place here. With Basel 2.14 there for the CSKA win. The reverse, obviously, they won the reverse 2-1 on the road. 2.14. I have to say, I quite like their win. Even enough value there to play a sort of a draw no bet. If you think that could be the case. Anybody like this match?
Yeah, or home win from the plane. I'm looking from the plane and I can see a home win. No more than that. 2.14. Incredible. Benfica, you don't look at Benfica to see what a poor team they are. 0 points. I think that no, they are not. Also Anderlecht and also Feyenoord have 0 points after 4 matches. But 15 goals. No, Anderlecht is with 15 goals. Benfica is only 10 goals conceded. Really, really bad. And traveling at CSKA Moscow right now, I think that is really important for CSKA to win this match, and they will. 2.14. In Russia, when they play, for the other day, CSKA traveled 8 hours with a plane to play their league match, and 8 hours back. I don't know how many miles they did, but they went to play at minus 22 Celsius. So yeah, Russia is really cold. Benfica, players that like to play in heat. It's in Portugal is not never with minus. Maybe rarely. I don't know if Portugal have had ever minus degrees there. 2.1 for CSK to win the match.
Gift from the bookies. We'll see. We'll wait and see. Last time we said that actually was with Toulouse, wasn't it? And they lost. But I have to say, I can't see it. They've only scored 1 goal, conceded 10. Very surprised why CSK would be priced like that. But I'm going to take it. Are you on that match, Big Man?
Yeah, I am actually. It's pretty amazing records-wise and stats and stuff, which I try to not mention a ton, but we have to mention this. Igor Akinfeev, the goalkeeper for CSK Moscow, guys, has not kept a clean sheet in 42 straight Champions League
Wow.
matches. I mean, he just gives up goals every single time. It's amazing. The gift that keeps on giving. You add that into the fact that the CSK plays pretty well at home generally. I'm kind of looking at maybe a Bautista score here at 1.9, 1.8. I mean, you can't get away from that. 42 matches. It's not like it's 10 or 7 or 12. 42. That's unbelievable.
Sorry, did you say you're going for both teams to score?
Yes.
Or both? Yeah, both teams to score. Okay. Only one goal scored though, Benfica, but you think they're going to get another goal here?
Well, it wouldn't surprise me if yeah, I'm going against that goalie. I mean, he can't keep goals out. It's amazing in this competition. But hey, who knows? I'm taking a shot, but I'm fading that guy. I think he'll give a goal up, and I think CSK can score as well.
Okay, I just want to shout out to our viewers here. We've got Armin, hi everybody, and then Maruni. If you're asking about the matches, we're going to go through each of the matches, so stay tuned for those as we bring each one up. And then ad hoc as well, keeping a track of how many people are watching. Yeah, please like, subscribe. There's a little bell button as well. If you hit that, then you'll get notified every time we start. But give the video a thumbs up. Karabakh versus Chelsea. Chelsea 1.33 draw, 5.5, and Karabakh 11. Obviously, Chelsea pulled off the win on the weekend 4-0. They now head to Karabakh, but it's low 1.33. Flash, are you playing this match?
I am, yeah. Chelsea to win to 0 at 2.1. Thank you very much. Stick it in your case and come home.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Chelsea win to 0. I see you're confident about that one.
I am, yeah. The money's already down.
Nice. Big Man U on this match.
Yeah, I agree totally with Flash here. I've mentioned in the other show I'm pounding, and fading these Feyenoord and Apoel Nicosia. Karabakh is quite possibly the most unknown team in this competition. They're from Azerbaijan. They're not very good. They're lucky to be here. It's bye-bye in a couple games for Karabakh. But I guess the only thing they have working here is this game is in Azerbaijan. But other than that, I don't feel comfortable at all. I agree with Flash. Win the 0 at 2.1.
Yeah, reverse was 6-0. Wondering if we're going to see another sort of goal festa from Chelsea side. They are on the road though this time, something to bear in mind. What about you, Alex? Anything here? Can't hear you at the moment. Can you guys hear
Chelsea
Alex?
should win this.
Oh, there
Yes,
we go.
right now. Yeah, I was muted. Chelsea should win this match. I'm not so confident about winning to 0. I'm afraid to lock that bet in. I'm passing, but Chelsea in a Naka bet should do the trick.
Yeah, 1.33. Anderlecht versus Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich 1.3. I thought a great value there for Bayern Munich against a team like Anderlecht. Obviously, Bayern Munich are on the road, but Anderlecht haven't won a match. I think 1.3, another accumulator booster as well. You're not on this match, Flash, but Bayern Munich 1.3 there. Would you stick that in your ACCA?
Not really. I mean, yes, I expect Bayern Munich to win. But again, I just don't see what Bayern Munich really. They don't really need to extend themselves at all. So would you go a -1? Or would you go to win to 0? I mean, I just see Bayern Munich winning. But I've picked my my 5, and I think if I go any more, one of them's going to let me down. So I've just gone with the ones that I feel strongly about.
All right, good move there. They obviously won the reverse 3-0. Bayern Munich -1 or -1.5 on the Asian handicap is 1.82, a bet that I'm looking at. Big Man, have you got anything for this match?
No, I don't. It's going to be a pass for me. Anderlecht Roma, or Anderlecht Bayern Munich. Sorry,
Alex.
Yeah, I will not risk the -1.5 Asian handicap, but I will go with halftime, full time at 1.8 Bayern to win. Yeah, they don't have nothing to fight for, but playing against Anderlecht, 0 goals, not only no points, 0 goals, 15 conceded. Such a poor side. I think that the Karabakh, as Big Man mentioned, they are a little bit better than Anderlecht right now. They are struggling also in their domestic league. and the coach is under pressure, as I was reading, because the two Romanian players are part of the team. So Bayern should easily win this one. We don't know what players will be in the starting 11, but they should do it from the first half. So halftime, full time at 1.8.
Yeah, buying, yeah, Shane as well, 1.83. I think the odds he's found. Shop around for your odds at sbrodds.com. You can check the odds. Okay, next we've got Atletico Madrid versus Roma. A very interesting match, one I'll be watching. Group C. Atletico Madrid are the favourites on their turf, 1.95, but the reverse ended in a 0-0 draw. We're going to see more goals this time. Is it going to be Alex? Anything for this match?
Yeah, off the record, both seem to score at 1.95. It's a pass for me, but just had a feeling about this bet, 1.95 with 10 bet, if I remember correct. I see both of them scoring, but it will be really tough for Atletico Madrid. They are Griezmann wants to go also from the team. I don't know what to say about a lot about this match. 1.95 seems reasonable for me, both teams to score, but not an official bet.
Yeah, I'm wondering whether it's going to be a close, cagey match. It's a must-win for both. What about you, big man?
Well, I mean, Atletico Madrid needs to attack here. I mean, they got to try to qualify here, but the problem is, I mean, they don't really are. That is not their strong suit. So it's tough. I mean, but should you be able to score against Roma? Yes. I mean, they're not an unfireable team that you can't score on. Griezmann, I think, is overrated. I think Flash will mention that. But I'm going to stay away. I think this is a draw, frankly, but that's all Roma needs to move on. So it's a cagey one. I'll stay away, though. Flash, are you going to tell us that Griezmann's overrated? I hope you do.
Yeah, not just him. I mean, I think there's about 9 of them in that squad. I mean, any squad that still plays Fernando Torres, I just can't work them out. They've got so much, and yet they don't get out of second gear. The whole mentality of the football club, they've gone into a new stadium, and they're still negative. I just cannot work them out at all. I watched them the other night at home, local derby, and it was just dour. You just can't trust them. They've got undoubted talent, and yet they still don't put their best foot forward. Roma, on the other hand, score goals home and away. So you look at it and you think, oh, Atletico Madrid, odds against at home or near enough, or even money. Got to be on them. Tell you what, you were talking about double chances. You've got to be looking at Roma.
All right. Yeah, 4.33 yourself there, Roma win. Basel versus Manchester United. Manchester United 2 there on the road. Even money. Flash, I know you're sticking with your English teams. Is that a bet to take?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. And the reason it's a bet to take is because half the squad who didn't play at the weekend are internationals, and it doesn't matter. And Jose Mourinho doesn't like to lose a game, home or away, in any competition. And now Pogba came back. He's got Fellaini back. Mkhitaryan didn't play. He can play Rashford. He can play Martial. He can play Lukaku. They will be too strong for this side. Even though, give Basel their credit, they've done really well this year, but they've got a little bit of a mental block when they come up against English sides, and I can't believe that they're even money. So it's Man United for me. No fancy Dans, just to win.
Yeah, double money there. And their reverse obviously was 3-0 to Manchester United. They've scored 10, conceded just 1 so far. Big man, are you on this match?
Not really. I mean, like Alex said earlier, I mean, they don't really need to win this match or anything. And look, I mean, they're renewed confidence after Saturday with getting Pogba back and everyone back. I mean, maybe they think they can compete all of a sudden in the Champions League. They've already earned the Premier League. They've already sewn up this round. Why worry? For me, I don't have much opinion on it. I could honestly see a Man United win, but I don't think it has a ton of value, really.
Yeah. Have they sewn up? They're 6 points clear of Basel. And I suppose if they were to lose both of their matches, but I'm guessing they'd still be up on the goal difference. Alex, do you think Manchester United will want to win this one and put the winning Group A in the bag and look forward to the next round?
I think that with 1 point they are top of the table. I don't see them losing this match. Basel have goals in them. They are sitting second. They did some decent matches till now. 4 matches. I saw them all 4 of them, and they have a really decent squad. Most of all, when they are playing home, they are dangerous in their attack. They have some really good attacking players. So I'm not going to touch the winner market, but the goals market. Over 2.5 on the Asian handicap at 2.16.
Okay. Yeah, goals here. Juventus versus Barcelona, Group D. We've actually just reading a comment here. David Morale, I have a Stuart crazy bet. I'm a Juve fan, but after they lost at Sampdoria, I'm going to go with crazy Barcelona. Barcelona are the favourites, 2.5. Juve 3, draw 3.4. Barcelona won the reverse 3-0. Anybody playing the outrights on that match? No one. Alex, do you have a bet for this match?
Yes, I'm playing again over 2.5 at 1.9. Barcelona, I don't think that they will lose this match. They are unbeaten since that Super League Cup match against Real Madrid, if I remember correct. Two-legged match, both of them won by Real Madrid. After that, those 2 matches, Barca are unbeaten and they are really, really good. Yes, Juventus lost against Sampdoria. Some of the Juventus players were affected by Italy not qualifying at the World Cup with Sweden, and I think that they will continue to get affected also in Champions League. Gigi Buffon, last season with Juventus, it's sad to see such a legend missing the World Cup and playing his last World Cup, but that's it for him. We will see the replies for Juventus matches on TV and see how good he was. Over 2.5, 1.8, Juventus will try to revenge the 3-0 loss from No Camp on the reverse match, but I don't think that they will do it tough for them. But I can see goals, over 2.5, 1.9.
Yeah, should be goals. What about you, big man?
Yeah, this is disgraceful. I mean, look, you lost. Move on. Get over it already. I mean, this whole we're mad because our country didn't make the World Cup. Move on, okay? You have a job to do. You lose. You should have lost 3-0 to Sampdoria. Frankly, I mean, they scored 2 goals in injury time. So, they can't keep goals out. Juventus. I mean, it's disgraceful. And look, Buffon's one of my favorite players ever, but I mean, he's clearly lost a step a little bit. I know he didn't play over the weekend, but I mean, the time is near. Time's ending almost for him. It's time to pick up the pieces, take the tears, wipe them away, and move on. It's time to play here. Now you got to play Barcelona. Yeah, it doesn't look good. I will go over 2.5 as well. It's a tough time to be a Juventus fan. Trying time right now. There's teams right on their heels. Defensively, they can't stop anybody. And now we got to hear about them still whining that they didn't make the World Cup. Pick it up and move on.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, but Juve last season was win to nil, wasn't it? Was the Juve bet, but this time both teams to score over 2.5 goals. Definitely worth a look at for that match. PSG versus Celtic. What a beating Celtic received from PSG there, 5-0. Must hurt. They now travel to PSG, and they are heavy underdogs here. 23 they're priced at. PSG 1.1. Now I know you're a Celtic fan here. What are you expecting from the team, or is a sort of a win to nil on the PSG side really the right way to go?
Yeah, Natalie, appreciate you bringing up the thrashing they took in the first leg. Yeah, look, against teams like PSG and Bayern Munich and others, they're just not at that level right now. But I mean, they still have something to play for. Could still make Europa League. They're kind of in the driver's seat as long as they don't lose to Anderlecht. So, look, they're still going to play hard. Brendan Rodgers will have them prepared to still go for it and attack. And you are losing. You're getting Paris Saint-Germain as a decent time. I mean, maybe they don't care as much. The interest maybe isn't there. I could see maybe Celtic grabbing a goal here. Maybe an over. PSG will score. I mean, there's no denying that. I don't know. I mean, there's not a ton of value though. Maybe take a shot with both teams to score as a small play. Both teams to score. Maybe they can nick one. But there's not a ton of value in it. You're basically backing that Celtic and score. I think they can. It's tough to think that they can. Who knows? I'm all over the place with this match.
Yeah, must win for PSG. I'm liking PSG minus 2.5, 1.78, and also looking at win to nil, 2.05. Flash, do you think Celtic can score here at PSG?
Depends which PSG turns up. I mean, when you get, well, they're so head and shoulders above anything else in their league, they get sloppy. And sometimes they go to sleep. It's lack of concentration. They've certainly got players who prefer to play on the counter attack. I mean, anyone can score. Anybody, whether it's set piece, whether it's a breakaway. So I certainly wouldn't go with PSG to win to nil.
You wouldn't?
No.
No. All right. What about you, Alex?
No, not at all. Neymar is not happy at the club. He wishes to turn back the time to not sign that paperwork and go to PSG. I don't think that they will win either Champions League. When they will go head to head with Manchester City, Manchester City will destroy them probably. Not destroy them, but they will win against them. I don't. What I know is that Flash is not right at La Liga and Bundesliga and Serie A, but talking about French football, he is totally right there. Premier League, of course, a lot better than the French league from all points of view. In France, there is only PSG, and that's it right now this season. I don't know. It's a pass for me. I don't even stay to concentrate, to focus on that game, to stay. I don't know. Maybe I'll take Celtic to win.
Celtic to
Why not?
that'd be a
Let's
big
all take
payout.
Celtic.
That would be a big payout. Listen, final match, Sporting Lisbon versus Olympiacos, and these are two teams that are out. Do either of them even have a chance to play for Europa League? I think they're out. You've got Sporting Lisbon, Group D, 4 points. Olympiacos, 1 point. Sporting Lisbon at home, value's gone 1.53. Maybe good for an ACCA, but when teams have very little to play for, it's hard to bet. Anybody playing this game, or is this a pass?
Are they totally out, Sporting Lisbon? They're not. I don't think they're totally out, are they? They have, I mean, they get 3
well,
points here.
If they can catch
I mean,
up with Juventus.
Yeah, I mean, Juventus.
Well,
could
you're right.
surely
Yeah,
lose.
no, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
I think that might be the way to back. Got to go with Sporting. I mean, they're desperate. And you look at the price. I mean, you got to lay basically 1 to 2 to get anything. Maybe in an ACCA bet. I mean, they definitely need to go for it. Olympiacos, though, is tough to break down. I mean, maybe an under 2.5. That looks pretty decent here. Maybe this is a 1-0 type of game. Both teams will obviously defend. We know Olympiacos are just set up and do what they normally do, try to defend. Maybe an under, but I kind of like Sporting in a parlay bet, maybe.
Okay, interesting. Alex, have you anything on this match?
Yeah, both teams to score. Olympiacos have goals in them. They held Barcelona to 0-0 draw last time, but they have goals in them in front teams like Sporting. Sporting are not defensively good side. Olympiacos will go to play their chance. They are fighting at least for the third place. If they can get a win against the Sporting, they will be third in the standings. So they will go to play their chance. At least they will contribute, find the back of the net in front of Sporting at evens, both teams to score.
Yeah, and Flash, I'm just checking with you. You're obviously not playing this match. Any thoughts on the match?
No.
Okay. No. All right. And then short and sweet, simple answer there. Going as well now for the bankers. Do you have any bankers on the Wednesday, or was that your banker, Flash, that you said on Tuesday's matches? I think it was Liverpool.
No, yeah. No.
I've got a banker
each. I've got a banker each day. I mean, my Chelsea to win to nil is an absolute banker. I mean, in the first game, they didn't even get out their own half, Karabakh, and I watched Karabakh play at home as well. So yeah, Chelsea to win to nil, and my parlay is Man City -2, Manchester United, Chelsea to win to nil, and Sevilla and both teams to score an over 2.5, and that's an accumulator I've already done.
All right, very nice. What about you, Big?
12.
Very nice. What about you, Big Man? What have you got?
This is a tough card, but I'm going to go with Chelsea win to nil. I just don't think Karabakh can score a goal. I just can't. Maybe CSK Moscow, both teams to score. I really kind of like that goalie trend. I mean, it's just he just doesn't keep goals out. So it's a tough card though. This one.
Yeah, yeah. I like my bet's obviously Manchester United. I think they can get the job done. That's my banker. I don't have any parlays on this one, but Alex, we'll end it with you. What's your banker and parlay?
Basel United over 2.5 at 2.16, and my parlay bet Juve Barca over 2.5 at 1.9, and CSKA to win at 2.14.
Okay, there we go. Those are our bets locked and loaded. Now just to sit back and wait for the matches to begin Tuesday and Wednesday. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. And we'll be back on Wednesday for the Premier League Punter Show with the same panel. And then Thursday as well, best bets. Hope to see you there. Best of luck with your bets. Bet responsibly. And see you soon. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
See you soon. I've got to shoot. I've got to go and drop the dog off.